Okay, we'll get back to that again, sir, with the media situation, but let's get Ms. Natcha's opinion here. Now, tens of thousands of Israelis have staged what they called a day of disruption, demanding a ceasefire and the return of the detainees. How serious is the domestic pressure right now on Netanyahu's government? And do you believe that this pressure is based on solely returning the detainees and then continuing on with the genocidal actions taking place in Gaza?
I think that Benjamin Netanyahu is not putting the Israeli detainees in his agenda anymore. And he is going forward for exploring more and more conflicts in the Middle East, not just in Gaza Strip. As I witness, or as we see yesterday in the monthly meeting of his ministers, that he make it 1 hours earlier than it was supposed to be, ignoring the demonstrations on the streets and shorting the agenda, not including the case of ceasefire, or the headline of ceasefire, or any kind of agreements which is on the table now on discussions, and focusing more and more in recognizing the new settlements in the West Banks, instead of talking about a ceasefire or any kind of deals that it's suggested from the Egyptians or others on the world. But it seems that Netanyahu is really very insist to reoccupy Gaza, very insist to explore more and more wars in the Middle East, to change the map of the Middle East, as he says. And even when Zamir tried to mention that saving one person is like saving the life of one person, is like saving the world uh, from a region respect, he starts shouting on him and says that they need someone that have more will to occupy Gaza and attack Gaza, and maybe he is going to put someone who is up Zamir and can follow the political ideas in Israel. So I think that all these demonstrations, it's not making any kind of a pressure on Netanyahu, although he is not really feeling pressure from the international community, especially from the European countries as well. Yes, there's
So, do you believe that the real pressure would come in from the reserves of the Israeli army?
I don't think that Netanyahu is feeling that he is under any kind of a pressure, not internally in his government, and not externally from the street, the Israeli street, and not even from the international world, that they are not taking a real action still now to stop the genocide in Gaza, or to put pressure on Israel to stop these attacks on the Palestinian people. Yes, some small steps was taking individually in Europe and some Europe countries, but it's not a huge steps, and it's not a huge push or pressure on Netanyahu to push him to stop his plans to transfer the Palestinian from Gaza Strip and taking control on the Gaza Strip, and not neither stopping the genocide and killing people in daily basis in Gaza by starvation or by fire.